Hi everybody. This is a video to teach you how to record or submit your audio recordings for assignments that I'm posting. So there's a couple ways to go about it, and here's the video on how to do it. Google Classroom is a great program. I'm really liking the format. I like that I can divide my classes. I like that I can submit assignments to everybody. But when it comes to submissions, and everyone's submitting their work, their video recordings or audio recordings online, it takes a while to go back and forth between screen to screen to screen to screen. So I saw online that there was a video submission form that you can create using Google Forms. I have been liking that a lot better because all the videos and all the recordings are in one file where I can submit a link to it and access it a lot quicker and grade a lot quicker and get done a lot quicker. So that's the way I'm now accepting all recordings and all video submissions. For right now, I'm going to stick with recordings because I'd like to start creating virtual ensembles. And in order for that to happen, I have to have all the files in a similar format so I can adjust them, I can play with them, I can do, I can split them up and line them up. That way it comes out okay. But I also want everyone to know how to submit their recordings. So this video is about that, how to submit your audio recording, and this works for video as well, but how to submit your audio recording. Okay, so whatever your recording device is, now you can use your phone, you can use your laptop, you can use your Chromebook. Every device has some type of audio recording program or app on it. So that's all you really have to use. Once you do that, and it doesn't matter whether it's your laptop or your phone, once you have that file set, that's when you need to save it on your Google Drive. If you can save it on your Google Drive, now you can now submit it to your Google form. A lot of people were clicking on the form and then not able to find the file, or they had an unsupported file, or they just didn't know how to get the file there. So I wanted to talk to you about a couple of programs that I know some of you are using. If you're using your phone and you're using either voice memos or GarageBand, my personal favorite right now is called iTalk. iTalk actually is a little bit better than voice memos. It has a better recording software that uses the existing microphone, so you don't have to buy a new mic. But I really like iTalk for submitting recordings. Once you've got this, and if you have some type of menu option or some type of save as option, and that could show up in the form of 3 dots or a menu button, make sure that you're saving it and save it as, and save it as a wave, or save it. You can save it as an MP3. You can save it as an AIFF file. You can save it as an AAC file. It sometimes gives you the options. It'll pull up a save as window, and then it'll give you options of what to save it as. These are all good options. I prefer waves right now because they're just easier to manipulate later in post-production. All these options some of these options are available on your laptop. I know a lot of people are saving on GarageBand. I do not, I'll tell you this right now, I do not like using GarageBand off your phone. I only like using GarageBand off the laptop or off a computer because it's easier to save, and it's less scrolling and trying to figure out how to save it as a file that you want. But once you've got that and you go through that process of saving as or sharing, there's the key. Once you press this button and you're given options of what to do with that file, most apps have that option to share. And if you can share it to your Google Drive. If you share it to your Google Drive, throw it on your drive. You can organize it and put it wherever you want later, or you can organize it right when they ask to share it. Select your classroom, select what class it is, select the assignment, and save it on that file. Now you know where that file is. And once you know where that file is, you can start thinking about how to get it to the Google form. Once you get to the Google form, it just makes my life a lot easier. So, once again, if you're using your laptop, whatever audio program you're saving it on, go ahead and save it as a wave. Save it to your Google Drive, and then submit it through the Google form that I assign with each assignment. If you're doing it on your phone, you can use voice memos or iTalk. Make sure you find out which words are the menu, excuse me, the menu options and share it. Once you share it to your Google Drive. That way, when you submit the form, you know where to find your file back in your Google Drive. Okay, and that Google Drive can be your classroom. It could be your personal, doesn't really matter. As long as you know where you're saving it as and you have a destination for that file, you can find it when you're submitting your Google form. And then when the Google form comes up, I get them all up in one file, okay? If there are comments or questions or specific problems, please put them in the comments and I'll respond to it. I'll even walk you through it and figure out how to get this done so that way when we're submitting forms, I can start lining things up and we can start creating virtual ensembles. The first one was I did for my jazz band and I got 10 variations on files and people not, submitting it the right way, and it just took forever. So I decided to streamline it and make it into one way. That one way is to use the Google form via the Google Drive, coming from whatever file you create, however you submit it, make sure it's on the Google Drive to the Google form, and then I can start lining things up using audio editing software. And if we can do something small like our warm-ups and using the existing stuff and using the existing track, I can really start lining things up. We can start doing songs, we can start doing charts, we can start doing different pieces together as a virtual ensemble, okay? But this has to be done step by step. All right, so give me a question, drop me a line, leave something in the comments to let me know if there's anything that you are having problems with, and I will walk you through it and I'll try and figure out, I'll go through it myself. I'll take out my Chromebook, I'll take out my MacBook, I'll take out my phone, and I'll figure out alongside with you so that way it all has the same way. It all ends up the same way, all right? All right, take care. Today is, it doesn't matter, it's April 7th, and I'm about to have lunch. So have a great day. I'll see you guys soon.